So is there anything you're excited about making here?
Oh, definitely. Oh, you make me smile now. I'm trying to get my corner so I could start making some bird cages and other art-wise things out of wood.
Mm-hmm.
But my main goal is trying to get this birdcage thing off the ground also, which is something I really like to do, something I know how to do, you know. And on my list of tools, I was looking forward to maybe a bandsaw and some kind of sander, some kind of table sander you could.
Yep, both
sand.
items. We have the table sander, but we don't have the bandsaw yet.
Okay, well, that would be pretty much the main things I would be needing.
And you build it out of wood and wire, is that right?
Wood and wire. And another tool that I might need.
And where did you learn to do the
as a little kid in the islands, we do bird mining, bird catching, bird in cages.
Uh-huh.
It's just an old custom. In every house you look at is bird cages with birds, and it seemed like back in the day no radios was around, so that was the melody, the music we had.
Uh-huh.
You know, so it grew down to generation after generation, and I as a kid looked at the older guys making the cages, and I learned to make them myself.
Cool.
And what's cute about it though is that the wood is so skinny, so small, and the cage is so light with these wires going through.
Yeah.
It's neat.
And it's all handmade.
All handmade.
Yeah.
All handmade and very neat, crafty, very neat.
Uh-huh.
Also
so it's spring-loaded doors, you were saying before?
Spring-loaded doors with traps, spring-loaded, and it's just a maybe I would say maybe a pea grain would trigger the trap. Is that light, and at the same time the bird doesn't get any kind of damage or like a blam to like scare him or set him back. You know, it's all neatly. Then there is also some sliding traps. All he has to do is to step on it and it slides down in the, you know.
And the bird doesn't get hurt, basically.
No, he don't get hurt at all. And the only time a bird would get hurt is if you use it's a bark off of a tree called lagly. And you paste on a well, we use the coconut bone, which is from the coconut leaves, and you put this lagly on there, and you leave a space without any lagly tied on to the tip of a tree, with your bird sitting maybe a little lower down on that same tree, and while he's whistling, the other bird comes around and sits on it, and he can't get off.
And they get hurt sometimes from that, though?
Well, the only thing happens is if he flaps too much, his wings would get a little bit of it, but it doesn't really hurt him any. Couple of the feathers might come off, but with a little bit of oil, it comes off clean. You know, so he really doesn't get hurt, but some can get nasty.
Yeah.
You know, some can get nasty according to how the catcher, you know, treats them. Then it just, if he has a bunch of them, he tries to snatch them off. Yeah. But you be gentle with them and take the legs off, gentle. You know, sometimes you take your mouth and clean the legs and things like this thing, you know. But me, I love them so much, so I never really try to hurt them at all, you know. But it's an old pastime that was good and still good in my brain, and I would like to
revive it a little
bring
bit.
it to life.
Cool.
Yeah, honestly, I would like to bring it to life.
Awesome.
I would like to bring it to life. No, seriously, but I don't think I would make them that skinny. I might make them a little thicker. Yeah, because nobody want to walk around with a cage to catch no birds. If someone buys a cage, you know, they want to keep it in the house.
It could be thicker.
Make it in the house.
If you were walking around out in the woods, you'd want a lightweight one.
Because you're in there for a long time, you don't want anything heavy. You know, so, I might go like maybe a little thicker, maybe about a 1/4 inch, which is still small.
Yeah.
You know, maybe a 1/2 inch. So
it was even finer than a 1/4 inch.
Yeah.
Wow.
And these are the wires going through, and you gotta be careful because one hole, you go wrong, you could pop that hole, you could pop it, and that whole piece of wood is gone.
Gee.
You know, and the posts are the posts and skinny, man. And it's well crafty, man. It's not just a square post. One corner is cut down, so it's smooth. I wish I had one to show you, man.
Well, we're gonna have one soon.
I want to show you.